Alright, so what's going on, guys? It's your boy T-Dub back in the mic once again, and boy, my hero is getting better and better by the week. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so let's kick off with this episode. So the episode starts by recapping pretty much the end of last week's episode. And I felt like, honestly, the beginning of this week's episode was done just as good, if not better. I personally felt it did it better than last week's episode at the end. I feel like the music in this week's episode was so much more tense. Like, the end of last week's got you hyped, but this week's, when they were recapping it, it was tense ass music, and it got you like, oh my god, like this fucking battle, like, jeez, it's pulling at my heartstrings, fam. Like, but yeah, I was just like, oh my goodness, that shit is epic. And then when we come back from the intro, by the way, My Hero's intro is so fucking good. I love it, fam. Like, it's one of those intros that I watch every single week. Like, I just can't get enough of it. But anyways, though, moving on into the episode, not Deku, Bakugou is so, like, he's so mentally unstable from this shit. Like, he cannot understand how him, the natural prodigy, just lost to fucking Deku, to fucking Midoriya, to fucking Izuku. He can't fucking imagine how he lost to this low-class, quirkless SOB. Like, he just can't believe that shit. He's like, oh my god, like, what am I doing? All Might takes him to the footage room to, you know what I'm saying, review the footage. And of course, Yayazoro, or Momo as I call her, I like the Momo better. But yeah, Momo sits up there and she explains it, and of course she's a fucking know-it-all. But I mean, I don't give a fuck. That was just so fucking sexy, boy. God, jeez. But anyways, though, yeah, she's a freaking know-it-all. All Might is like, oh my god, she said way more than I expected her to, and she's so confident about it. She's like, yeah. But yeah, so then we move on to the next few matches, and this is where it gets awesome. Todoroki, I can't decide between Bakugou and Todoroki who I like more. I'm leaning towards Bakugou just cause I like niggas like him, like, no homo, but I like niggas like him that just are cocky as fuck, and they're just like, they think they're better than everyone, and then to see them change over time, that's why I like. But Todoroki is kind of the same way but different, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're so good, like, they're both really well developed characters, and I really like both of them. But anyways, though, Todoroki freezes the whole fucking building with no sweat. He's just like, fuck that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he comes up, walks up the stairs, and he tells the dude, he's like, okay, you can move if you want to, but you'll probably break your feet. So, I mean, I wouldn't fucking move. So, comes up there, touches the weapon, and then you see it, like, you see his heat side come out, and he just like defrosts the whole building in an instant. And I'm just like, fam, that's not, like, when have you ever seen that, fam? Like, think about that. Think about any superhero, anything. When have you ever seen someone that can use ice and fire, or water and fire, or wind and fire? Like, you don't see that. Most of the time you see, oh, this guy has ice and he's working with this dude that has fire. But this man Todoroki has ice on his left side, fire on his right side. That's fucking crazy. Like, that's I'm just like, fam, when I first saw him in the manga, I was like, fam, what the hell? Like, that's crazy as shit. But hey, it's fucking cool, and we see everyone else use their quirks and stuff. We find out their names later when Midoriya is done healing. But in the healing room, what's it called? Midoriya is, you know what I'm saying, he's fucked up from his battle, and Recovery Girl is talking to All Might about being the symbol of peace, or you know, Mr. Natural Born Hero, and she's like putting it sarcastically, and she's like, oh, why is that so important to you? And he's like, well, if I was to ever fall from that title, the, you know, the peace in society would fall. And he's so right about that, and we'll see it continue develop throughout the series, but we'll see it. I'll get there when we get there, but yeah, he's so right about that. If he was to fall, like if the symbol of peace was to fall, society would go to absolute shit. Like it would. Like, but yeah, just fucking after that, Midoriya finally wakes up. Everyone's praising him in the room. We find out everyone's names, and then what's it called? He sees that Bakugou is missing, so he runs down to where Bakugou is going because he's going home. So he runs downstairs, hurry up and catch up to him, and tells him about One for All, a little bit about it. He's like, oh, this is a borrowed power. It's not yet my own, but one day I'll beat you when I do make it my own. And the tension is real in this episode. I mean, in that part, not only because of the music, but because of Bakugou's facial expression. Like, you see him getting so fucking mad. Like, where's all this leading? Like, what the fuck are you telling this to me for? And then he's like, I'll make it my own and surpass you. And then Bakugou calms the fuck down. He's like, he has an epiphany, fam. Like, he's just like, this nigga Midoriya is trying to surpass me. I can't beat that nigga Todoroki. Like, he flat out said it. He was like, I was watching that ice guy and I knew I couldn't beat him. Like, I was just like, damn, like, this nigga just got humbled. Like, Todoroki out here humbling niggas now. Like, that shit was funny. He was like, I can't beat that nigga. He was like, I listened to that girl, she was so right, that was reckless of me. He's just like this nigga really just sat down and thought about some shit. And he's just like, that's alright though, I'ma keep training, this is only the beginning for me. And I'ma get to where I need to be to fuck all y'all up. Like, that's basically what he said. All Might came to comfort him, but it was too late by then. You know what I'm saying? Midoriya had already done it. Bakugou had already decided on what he was gonna do. And yeah, but Bakugou, he reminds me a lot of Sasuke, but in the same sense, he's so different from Sasuke. Like, Sasuke wouldn't have said no shit like that. Like, Sasuke wouldn't have been like, oh, what's it called? Well, in the beginning, at part 1, so early on in the series, he wouldn't have been like, oh, this guy is too fucking strong for us, I'm gonna surpass all of you though, just fucking wait. Like, he had that mentality, but the only person he really thought was too strong for them was Zabuza. But that was later than this is taking place in My Hero Academia. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it took Sasuke a little while, but Bakugou, you know what I'm saying, he's humbled already. And yeah, but yeah, this is pretty much it though. Let me know what you guys thought on the episode in the comment section down below. This has been your boy T-Dub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.